and we're back. Hey up folks, so I've been a bit of a naughty boy. It's been 3 weeks since my last wild camp and my tent is still packed up in the dry bag that I pack it down in. Now usually when I get back I like to unpack them, air them out a little bit, make sure they're all clean and then pack them back in the bag that they came in so they're not as squashed and not as compressed. It's a Cloud Peak 2 NatureHike tent. I've just took it out on a camp and done a comparison with the 3FUL Gear Tie G2. And I've seen a couple of videos where people have done modifications to it. So I've got my bag of tent bits and spares. Come on then. So we're going to see if there's any mods we can do to make it better, make it stronger. So I'll get it set up, I'll have a proper look and then I'll bring you back and show you what I've done. Come on then. So that's it all set up. I've pegged out all the points, so you've got bits on the poles. You've got these as well, halfway along each side, or each side that hasn't got a door on it. So I need to put the top on, and then I've still got these guy lines to put on as well. There's two main videos I've watched on modifying this tent from Grizzly Gaz and a Shropshire lad. So I'll link both of those below, check them out. These mods that I'm doing now are shamelessly stolen from their videos. One of them is to tie this cap or hat or whatever you want to call it directly onto the tent at 2 points so you can keep it attached when you pack up and then there's no danger of losing that top piece, because if you lose that you're pretty much screwed. Then there's another feature that I forgot to show you when I camped in this tent as well, which I'll show you in a second. So that's that tied on. I've gone for these 2 points here next to the door. Untie the elastic, take the hook off, thread it through and tie it again. So those 2 points are going to be permanently attached now. And then when you pitch, you can wrap the elastic on the rest of the ones with the hooks on around the pole a couple of times. Just makes it a lot stiffer on the top. Now you get 6 guy lines that go on the tent that go through these tabs. And the way I attach them, it's probably wrong, but you can comment below and let me know. I create a loop in the end, thread the whole loop through and then just pull the whole guy line through that loop. So pull the whole thing through, pull the tensioner through and then you can just pull it tight like so. I don't know why I do it like that, but it does mean that if at any point you want to remove the guy lines you can just re-thread them back through. Then again, like with the elastic, you can wrap these around the poles as well. One thing I might do at some point is swap out these guy line tensioners because of the little plastic ones. They work fine, but I might swap them out for some metal ones. This is what I forgot to show you last time, mainly because I didn't even know it was there. You get this massive pocket that goes all the way along one side of the tent, and it's awesome if you're blind like me for storing your glasses in. You can store them on the lamp hook at the top, but obviously if you're a specky 4 eyes you want to know exactly where your glasses are when you wake up. So just a couple of minor tweaks really. I don't think there's anything else you could really do to it to make it better or stronger. It is a really good tent, but if you've done any other mods or anything, drop us a comment below and share them with us. So here we have it, all packed up, ready to store away. Just a couple of little tweaks and changes to it because it is already a really strong, really well built tent. There's not a lot you could do to it to make it better, but I think Gaz and Shropshire Lad did do a couple more changes and mods, so do check out their videos. I'll put them in the video description. If you want to see this used a few more times, subscribe to the channel because I'll be using it on at least my next few camps. Drop us a comment on the video if you've got any questions about the tent or anything else. Subscribe if you can be bothered, and I'll see you in the next video.